G'day, Anthea here for Ant's Pants Pantry. I'm keen to try today's recipe because I'm trying to get more vegetables into my diet, and this Polish vegetable salad has a lot of different vegetables in it. So I'm really interested to see how it turns out and what it tastes like. It's in the Festive Flavour cooking tube. Starters and salads. Polish vegetable salad. And the ingredients are 300 grams of carrots, 200 grams of parsnip, 100 grams of celeriac, 430 grams of potatoes, then 500 grams of water, 4 eggs, some leek, some dill cucumbers, and an apple and frozen peas. So we start off with 300 grams of carrots, peeled and chopped. They don't need to be finely chopped because the Thermomix is going to do that. Next is 200 grams of parsnips. One of my parsnips had a very woody centre, so I cut that out because that wouldn't be nice. But the rest of it looks lovely. I love parsnip. And 100 grams of celeriac. Now, I couldn't find any celeriac, so I'm going to put celery in. Sometimes I can see it at the shops, but not today, so I'm going to use celery instead. And then insert the measuring cup. 5 seconds on speed 5 to chop it all up. Let's have a look. Fantastic. That goes into the Roma dish, and then we do the potatoes. Now remember that the general guideline for pieces to go into the Thermomix are that they fit inside a measuring cup. So that's why they give the recommendation of, 4 centimetres or so. Okay, there's my potatoes. A little bit more, that's okay. And insert the measuring cup into the lid. 9 seconds on speed 4, a bit slower and a bit longer. And we transfer them into the Roma dish. Let's see how they did. Okay, yeah, similar sizes. I guess potatoes a bit of a softer texture, so that's why the slight adjustment was made to the length and the speed. That's a lot of vegetables in there. The Roma holds heaps of food. Rinse the mixing bowl. Okay, I'll do that. And then we put the water in and we steam those vegetables. Okay. There is a mark on the side of the bowl at ½ litre, as well as 1, 1.5 and 2 litres. 500 grams doesn't quite cover the knives completely, but it'll be enough to get hot and steam the vegetables. Insert the simmering basket and 4 eggs. And place the Roma dish on the top of the... Okay, the lid has to go in first. And then the Roma sits on top of that. With the chopped vegetables. And secure the Roma lid. $14 minutes at Roma temperature, speed 1. Okay, that's 14 minutes worth and nice and hot. Set the Roma aside and then remove the simmering basket with the spatula to transfer the eggs into a bowl of cold water. Okay. Next, place the Roma vegetables back on top. And stir with the spatula to ensure some even cooking. I need 2 hands for that. Oh yes, looking hot. Looking hot and steamy. And if I stir that up a bit, can see by the transparency of some of the potatoes that they're cooking nicely. And they've got a softer feel to them than the crunch they had when they first went in. So they're certainly on their way. Next is put the lid back on. And now 6 more minutes at Varoma temperature on speed 1. Okay, now I need to make sure the vegetables are cooked because the instructions were that you can prolong the cooking time if necessary. Yeah. I think if I cooked them any longer they'd turn to mush and wouldn't have any texture at all, so that's great. And remove the Varoma with the vegetables in it and set aside to cool. Make sure you put the lid underneath it so that it'll catch any drips. Then clean and dry the bowl, and then prepare the last of the ingredients. I think it said about 30 minutes. Yeah, let it cool for 30 minutes. Okay, that's good. That gives me time to finish peeling my eggs. Now I've weighed the peas into the Varoma dish because I figured that would help to cool these vegetables down and defrost the peas at the same time, just to make it go a little bit quicker. Okay, that's looking better. It's not cold, but it's definitely cooled off. My other things are ready and the bowl is clean. The salad so far, I can definitely smell the parsnip in it. So we'll see what these other additives do to it. First off, 70 grams of leek. I did slice them a little bit fine. It says in 1.5 centimetre slices, but never mind. 250 grams of the dual cucumbers cut in pieces. I had little ones, so we'll put them in. There was only 200 grams in the jar. It said a 350 gram jar. I guess the other 100 grams was water, but that'll do. And then 1 apple cut into quarters, the core removed. Okay, 1 apple, that's going to be fine. Insert the measuring cup into the lid and chop for 4 seconds on speed 5. I'm actually going to put another apple cheek in there. I think the sweetness will be good for it. Transfer into the serving bowl and set aside. And then peel the cooled eggs while I've done that and put them in. Okay, so I'll take all of that out and put the eggs in. Okay, the bowl is empty but not washed. Put the eggs in. And we chop them up. 3 seconds on speed 4. Yeah. And then transfer the chopped egg into the serving bowl with the apple mixture. Then add the cooled potato mixture and the frozen peas. And we start to make the mayonnaise. That's the mayonnaise. Then a teaspoon of Dijon mustard. I can scrape that off if I want to. Half a teaspoon of ground black pepper. And a pinch of sea salt. And then we mix it. I don't think I need extra salt in there. I can smell the salt from the pickled cucumbers. 3 seconds on speed 5. Pour the dressing over the salad in the serving bowl and combine well with the spatula. All right. I've decided to scrape it down and mix it up a bit further. Yes, that is better mixed. Right, I've got my thermoserver over there. I will mix it up. Well, it's a meal in a bowl, really, isn't it? With the eggs for protein, the sweetness of the apple, the vinegar and salt in the cucumbers, and all those different vegetables with all of their trace elements, making it a very healthy alternative dish. All right, the idea is to cool it and then serve. Let's taste. I thought it had a fair amount of mayonnaise in it, or a dressing, because it's mayonnaise mixed with mustard. But that improves it. It's definitely got that root vegetable vibe to it, but chilling it in the fridge and allowing time for all of those flavours to mix together makes it really enjoyable. So I still think it's an acquired taste, but I thought it was worth trying, and I hope you enjoyed watching that. Okay, bye.